tiger lily block. Now I put this one up originally as a tester block to say to those who have never used foundation paper piecing work before, have a go at this, try it out. If you can do this, you can do everything else in the quilt, okay? So, but now we're going to make it for real, right? We're going to make it for real. Because I was just using scraps to do my tester block, okay? So what we're going to need, as you can see by the picture in the right hand corner, it's a darker green, the darker purple, and the aqua I'm using. And that looks dark on here, but it is actually the aqua colour that I'm using. We need to make 8 of these. You can see by the diagram of the overall quilt that I've already showed you. I haven't shown you the middle of the quilt yet. Oh, it's marvellous. But from the outside of the quilt, you can see where this is going to fit, right next to the double tulip at the top on the corners. All right. So what do we need for this? Well, we need naturally these are all going to be cut at 3.5 inch strips. Okay, so we're going to need black at 3.5 inches. Yeah, definitely for everything. We're going to need green, the darker green. Okay, and if you're not sure, hang on, let me show you. That's the lighter green. So we're going to need the darker green, right? 3.5 inch strips. And we're going to need the aqua, 3.5 inch strips. That's very easy. Go back and look at my video on best practice where I show you how I cut my strips the easiest way. Now, what I would say was this A3, was it? A2 block, yeah? You could get out of the offcut of the A3 block because you're going to have so much left over. You can't do it on the first one, but subsequent ones, you're going to have enough left over. So you keep that and then use it next time on that. Because remember, we're going to be using 8, yeah? We're going to be doing 8. So that's how we start off. So as usual, I'm not going to go into great lengths of what I do. I'm just going to get on with it and show you my progress. The only thing I'd say to you is I print out A3 on tracing paper. You could be printing A4 on copier paper, and then you know, putting them both together to come up with the same size square in the end. the video there for a moment because I want to re-emphasise a few things. As you can see, it's brilliant, isn't it? Look how precise and gorgeous that is. This is how this works. This is the whole point of paper piecing. However, what I did want to say to you is, you notice what I said about this little bit. Well, you're going to be able to get that out your cut-off. This is a cut-off from the large block. You're going to get that out of that next time, so you don't have to keep all your scraps if they're of a size. Keep them because you're going to use them. Right, so I just wanted to reiterate to you that when I say sew, say for example this line, I mean from outside of our faint line all the way down to where the line finishes for the block, and I cut the stitches over. And then you notice that when I'm peeling it back to cut, if the it's not a good idea. That's not a good example. But if the stitches don't allow you, then you just gently pull the stitches from the paper to do your 1/4 inch cut. So everything is matched up to a 1/4 inch line, right? So I've just done, basically, I've just finished this top square, right? So according to my paper pieces, that's A5. A6 is now going to be the dark purple. So the next thing I'm going to be cutting is that line, this line, okay, this line. So I take my piece of card and fold that back against my card. Now as you can see, some of that green wants to come, so I can just give it a little tug away from the paper, yeah, and put on my add 1/4, or you can use an ordinary ruler to measure if you like. I just find this is so simple. Put on my add 1/4 and go down, yeah, so that the next thing that I want to add, which is this purple, will go from a 1/4 inch over and to the top line. So I will be putting a piece of purple on there, but marrying it up. So it's this way, marrying it up to that 1/4 inch line so that it gets folded back. Remember, what's on the back of our paper is the right side, okay? So everything goes face down to be rolled back. I just thought I'd stop you there and give you a little heads up. I'm saying that because, I don't know, some people stumble across these quilts and they think, oh, hang on a minute, what's she doing, what's she doing? You should start at, you know, block 1, yeah, because, and some of the info, they're all under, on the Crafty So-and-so's YouTube site, they're all in a playlist under Tropical Nights. So I suggest you watch them rather than, you know, start here. Go back and watch them so that you got, you know, a bit of help. And also on the Crafty So-and-so's website page, Facebook page, obviously you can download the yardage scale, so you know how much material you want to buy of each colour and everything else like that. So if you have just joined us, please go back and have a look at previous videos. Quickie bit of progress. I have now done the second layer, which is the dark purple. Yeah, see what I mean? Well, I'll take mine so you can look at it. I just absolutely love how following a simple straight line under your foot can give you such marvellous, precise blocks at the end of the day. I'm going to do a bit more now and come back to you when it's finished. Alright, so now I've just finished the green, the darker green. Black picks up so much dust wherever you go, doesn't it? But anyway, so that's that. So that's the whole thing finished now. So now what needs to be done is, yeah, we need to take our ruler and placing it on the outside faint line and checking it against the 1/4 inch mark. I'll turn mine around the other way because I got a 1/4 inch fade on that. So put that on the 1/4 inch mark, which should correspond with the outside faint line, and then oops, ready. Make sure I'm right. And then cut away for excess. And this is like, we're now squaring up the block so that the block will be exactly 9.5 inches. Be careful when you do this, because having done all this marvellous sewing, you definitely don't want to cut in the wrong place. Alright. So take your time to know it's right. And some of these large black bits I will be able to reuse, like for example that bit I can reuse for there, you know, so don't get rid of your big bits, they always come in handy. So now I've cut that to 9.5, so it's going to end up a 9-inch block. So there is the finished Tiger Lily block, which I'm going to take the papers off and give it a quick press. As I said, we need to make 8 of these. I hope you like it.